there, and welcome to the first ever episode of Blue Sky Beauty. My name is Victoria Fox. I'm an Orlando-based makeup artist and lover of attractions. So my ultimate goal here is to bring those two ideas together, bring you some sweet makeups, and show you guys how to do them. Now, since it is our first episode, I really want to talk about our name, Blue Sky Beauty. The blue sky is referring to blue sky thinking, which is a creative type of thinking that's not inhibited by current thinking or beliefs. And the beauty portion is referring to, rest assured, not myself, it's referring to makeup, the application of makeup, all that fun stuff. Since it is our first episode, I really wanted to touch on a Disney classic, so I went with Space Mountain. I really wanted to incorporate the beauty aspects of that sci-fi time period, so I went for some classic red lips, fun little graphic eyeliner, but I also really wanted to touch on the things that make Space Mountain so unique, you know, the nebulas, the galaxies, the fun metallics that you see. Well, let's get this thing rolling. First, we're starting with the basics, which will be concealer, foundation, powder, and some brows. I'll typically do this before every makeup, save for special occasions. Here I'm putting on the concealer, which is e.l.f.'s High Definition in Light, and then blending it with a beauty blender. Next is foundation. I'm using L'Oreal's True Match in Fair. Once again, I'm blending that out with the beauty blender. Next up is Rimmel's Stay Matte Powder All Over using a foundation brush. Now we need to bronze those cheeks, so I'm using MAC's Star Trek Bronzer in Highly Illogical and blending it along my cheekbones and adding a little on my chin. Now you'll need a peachy pink blush for the apples of your cheeks. Here I'm using Elizabeth Mott's Show Me Your Cheeks blush in peach pink. Blend any excess out with your foundation brush. Now we're going to define those brows. I used Benefit's Goof Proof Brow Pencil in number 3. Here I'm going for a more natural everyday brow, nothing too defined or crazy. Focusing on the eyes, add some eyeshadow primer to your lids. Then, add a shimmery nude eyeshadow all over the lid with a fluffy brush so that nothing is too concentrated. Here I'm using a loose eyeshadow, Sierra Nevada from Naked Cosmetics. Now for some graphic liner. Using a silver liquid liner like NYX's Vivid Brights in Silver, mark out your entire lid, extending outward from the lid into a winged point. Next, take a very dark black colored eyeshadow and using a thin brush, line the bottom of the silver liner, blending upward slightly. Using the same brush and color, line under the eyes below the lash line, flicking out the ends to follow parallel to the ends of the silver liner. Next, add your favorite mascara. I use L'Oreal's Voluminous in the color Blackest Black. The palette I'm using for all my eyeshadows is the Kat Von D Mi Vida Loca palette. The black I used was the color Black Metal. And now it's Galaxy time! Taking a large brush, apply Anthem, Synth, Hyperballad, Echo, and Swoon to your neck in various sizes and shapes. Don't be afraid to overlap and mix colors. At the bottom of your neck, bring down the color so that it tapers off into the chest. At the top of the neck, bring some of the color up so that it is just visible over the bottom of the jawline. Using the silver liner from before, place several dots in various sizes throughout the galaxy patterning. This will simulate stars. Next, taking Mehron's Paradise Paint aqua colors in white, draw out larger stars, often making a diamond pattern. Add smaller dots as well at random. Next, you'll line your waterline with a white pencil. I use NYX's Jumbo Pencil in the color Milk. For a celestial highlight, I use Kat Von D's Alchemist palette in the colors Emerald and Sapphire. I applied those to my cheekbones and my collarbones. This space princess definitely needs a crown. Using the silver liner, draw out a diamond-shaped tiara in the middle of your forehead. Using the pinks, blues, and purples from before, make your galaxy pattern within the lines of the silver liner, making sure to add the silver dots and white stars just like you placed below. Go back over the original edges of the crown with some silver if you'd like, so that the liner does not get lost in all the color. Last but not least, we need a classic red lip. I use Sephora's red lip liner and NYX's Liquid Suede in the color Kitten Heels. Well, here you have it, guys. Here's our finished look. I did add some space buns and a repurposed Lady Gaga outfit to really tie the whole thing together. Thank you so much for joining me on my first ever episode. I'm super excited to bring you guys many more attractions themed makeups in the near future. In the meantime, I hope you enjoy being the space prince or princess of your dreams. Now, if you'll excuse me, I do have to jet, so till next time.